Hey everyone, Josh here with Fresh Start Customs, and today we are coming back again with another thermal camera from xCool. This is the short range version. I did the long range video already. If you haven't seen that, check that out. I went ahead and promised you guys that I was going to do a short range video if they would send that out, and they did. So this model is actually Android based. You can get it in an iPhone base as well, so keep that in mind. You do have to pick out which specific phone that you have because it does work differently for each model. I tried it on both with this USB-C Android version. It did not work on the new iPhone USB-C version, so keep that in mind. Also, on the Android version, in the instructions, it says to download the Therm app, which is on iOS, but it is not on Android. I had to download the TM Master app. I'll show you what that looks like right here on the screen. Other than that, the long-range version, like I said, is an awesome product. I love this thing. I actually went out to the woods last night with this thing to see what it would do. It is awesome. It shows up really well for animals in the woods. It was a cool product. Check that video out if you haven't. Now, with all that said, let's go ahead and jump into this short-range video. You can see we got the same contraption as the long range with this little handheld device. You have your phone inside here, the camera inside here, and you have an adjustable lens to get a better focus. In my opinion, this isn't as clear as the long range one, but it is doing a really good job right here. I think it depends on different lighting and situations, but overall, this is a super cool product, especially if you're a mechanic or you're looking around your house for like leaks in your windows. I'm going to show you a clip of that here in just a second. With all that said, let's go ahead and jump into the unboxing, and we're going to show you the settings on this thing, and then we're going to show you all those clips that I talked about, such as putting the handprint on the laser itself right after engraving, those types of things, and we'll get into this here. All right, you guys, we're going to do a real quick unboxing of this short-range thermal cam here. As you can see, this one is made for Android. I did try this on my newer style iPhone with the USB-C. It did not work, even though it was the same app, so make sure you get an iPhone or Android-specific one. So this one's for Android here, unlike the long-range one that I had for iPhone. So we're going to be using a different phone today. But in the box here, you get your regular pamphlet. Shows you where to download the app, how to use this thing. Very good details, like always. You also get a couple stickers, a thank you welcome letter that comes with the box here. You also get an extension cord for a micro USB to a regular USB-C, and then you get a USB-C to USB-C extender, and then the camera itself here. So the camera itself, it just looks like a little tiny camera you plug into the bottom of your Android device. It looks like this here. It has a nice little rubber cover to protect your lens. And like I said, this one's going to be mainly for short-range mechanical work, such as checking car engines, those types of things. We're going to use it on the laser here in just a second. And last but not least, you have this handheld device. You put your phone in here, put the camera in there, and you use either one of these extension cords, depending on which one you need, to hook it up to the phone. And then you can kind of scan the area with your hand versus holding the phone awkwardly. But other than that, that is the entire unboxing. Let's go ahead and show you guys using this. All right, guys, so let me show you really quick all the settings of this. As you can see, my hand right here light up. You can do different styles here, just like you could do with the long range cam. You can switch to different styles, so you have different like coloration and lighting here. You can see me flip through all these different colors here. So you have multiple different options. This one, they don't have labeled what type they are or what the names of each are. But this one right here with the purple background by default is the default one here. You also have this color slider here. You can turn that on and off by clicking this button here if you want to see a color range for temperature. You can also click this button here to get a wide array of options as well, so you can kind of flip through those. And then you have this settings option here too, which can do like picture-in-picture, but it uses your front camera over here, so it doesn't really quite detect what you're looking at. It's a little offset. So just keep that in mind if you use that. I personally just leave that off because it's going to be using the actual thermal camera that's all the way over here, as you can see when I put my finger in front of it. And then you can turn on like HD, so it's a little bit clearer of a picture. And then there is a turn knob right here on the front that can kind of dial in your actual settings here to make it a little bit clearer or not so clear here. So hopefully you can see that on camera when I adjust it there, it's a little bit clearer. Now this one is going to be a little less clear than like that long range camera, just because this is meant for like maintenance, that type of thing. So keep that in mind. You also have like brightness settings, contrast settings, those types of things. And then you also have a whole wide array of settings here, which would be like your temperature alert, etc. You can look through all these, pause the screen as you need to. You can put like little watermarks on there if you want watermarks. So you have all those different options. And last but not least, you have the shutter button to manually do the shutter. And then I've got it on auto shutter already, so it'll refocus whenever it needs to refocus there. So with that said, let's go ahead and point this at a laser, see what it does, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so hopefully you can see these two dots here on my picture-in-picture camera. I'm going to zoom over so you can see them here. I just cut these two squares out with the S1. As you can see, it's nice and hot right in that area here. And you can see the laser head is kind of glowing now that we use the laser head. It's definitely a lot warmer now. So this little tool is really cool to use for that. I'm going to cut one more time and show you like a live preview, but the glass on the laser here cuts out because the glass is a lot colder. As you can see my hand on top. If I put my hand here for a little bit, you'll go ahead and see the glow of my handprint right on top of there. So what we're going to do is we're going to actually start this here. And then I'm going to hit start here on this. I don't know if you're going to actually see through the glass though, but I'm going to try to see if I can show you what it's doing here at the same time. I know it's kind of hard to see this stuff. Yeah, I can't see through the glass with this, but let me go ahead. I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like when it's done engraving here and show you the hot spot. Alright guys, so it has finished engraving. As you can see, my handprint is still there. It's starting to taper off a little bit. I'm going to open this up. Look how hot that area is. It's glowing red. Super hot. That's where it just cut out that piece there. I got to kind of go back and forth on the live cam on the left here. That's what it looks like. And then on the right, that's how much it glows hot. So this is a really cool tool. This can be a good way to troubleshoot stuff. Alright guys, so I'm going to do a real quick walk through my house and just show you some interesting stuff here. This is my kitchen here. At the bottom of this refrigerator, looks like it's putting off a lot of heat from the actual internal parts here, right through this bottom corner. So you can see how much heat is being put off right there. And then if you move off to the side of this window sill, you can see all the cold air that's seeping through the bottom of this window sill here. So that's super cool that I'm able to detect all of this. Look at all that cold that is in this corner here. So I'll have to see if there's just not insulation in this corner or what the deal is. But that is definitely leaking in cold air right there. Let's go around to the back of the house here really quick. And you'll see, like there's the bathroom. You can see all the cold areas in the bathroom there. But in this back corner, you'll see right at the edge of the door, all that cold air that's seeping in at the bottom. It looks like it's doing a pretty good job. It's not seeping in too far, I don't think. But overall, it's doing a really well job on this back door that's old. So it must still be well insulated. So I just wanted to show you guys all of the different capabilities of this thing. This is going to be awesome for going around with the old like house windows. Like here's a window here. Some air seeping in the corner there, but overall doesn't look too bad. Alright you guys, so here's a really good example of something that you can check too. This is the register in my house that blows out the heat. It just shut off here, and look at that thing glow. It is a nice bright orange there. Let's go ahead and flip through the different colors and show you what that looks like really quick one more time so you can see all of the different colors and options. Super cool. I always like this white mode here. It really illuminates everything and shows like a clearer picture of stuff in my opinion. But like I said, this is the default one here. overall, super cool product. I really enjoy this and really recommend it here. All right, there you guys have it. That is the thermal camera short range version from xCool here. Super cool product, just as cool as the long range. If I had to pick between the two, I think I like the long range a little bit better just because you can get more usage out of it out in the woods, but it's going to be kind of useless inside your home if you're going to be looking for cold spots, and that's what this comes in for. Or if you're a mechanic, this is going to be super handy to have here. In my opinion, you probably have anywhere from a 1 foot to a 10-foot range on this one. And then this one is better for 50 feet or more. So probably all the way to about 1,000 feet out. I was super impressed with this when I went out to the woods last night. Super cool product. This one is super cool too. It just depends on what situation you're going to be on. So let's take a look. You can probably see my face through this thermal camera here, just so you can see one more quick image of it there. You probably never wanted to see this face in thermal imaging, but now you have. So you're welcome for that. If you guys have any questions about this product or you want to purchase either one of these, I'm going to put some links down in the description below. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoy these random one-off videos here. If you haven't heard the laser running in the background, I've got about a 3-hour print going, being monitored by someone else right now. So if you want to check out that video is going to be going up here shortly as well. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.